this week's programme, we look back at the quarterfinals of the Vodafone Cork Cuchulainn from Harles Cross, the final of the Macroon Motor Services Stakes from Cork, the semi-finals of the Kerry Agribusiness Irish St Leger from Limerick, along with highlights of the second round of the Sporting Press Irish Oaks from Shelbourne Park, and lots of action from the Beam Bagnestown Festival of Racing from Kilkenny. Quarterfinals of the €80,000 Vodafone Cork Cuchulainn took place in front of a large crowd at Harles Cross last Friday night. In the opening heat, O'Leary's Peggy was the hot favourite racing from Trap 4, but she faced some decent opposition in Trap 5 Deputy Lane, 3 Boomers going home and 2 Go Jack.
Dogs all set and away they go, and 3 off to good start, Bombers going home, but 5 Deputy Lane on the outside, and now number 2 Go Jack showing good pace on the inside to lead round the opening corner. It's number 2 Go Jack from Trap 3 Bombers going home, then comes Trap 4 O'Leary's Peggy, but 2 Go Jack leads passing the stands by 3 or 4 lengths to Trap number 3 Bombers going home. 6 Droopy Sammy showing good pace to challenge for second, but it's Go Jack who leads into the back straight. Number 3 Bombers going home repels the challenge of Droopy Sammy, then comes 4, that's O'Leary's Peggy, but still Trap 2 Go Jack sets a blister and gallop out front. Here comes Trap number 3 Bombers going home, checks slightly at that point. 4 O'Leary's Peggy now goes third. Here comes 5 Deputy Lane, but around the final bend it's 2 Go Jack. Here comes Trap 3 Bombers going home on the outside, coming to land. It's going to be desperately close. 1 for the judge, 2 Go Jack and 3 Bombers going home, and the winning time 42-13.
2 was a wide-open affair. Trap 4 Marshall's Trigger was installed a hot favourite, but 2 Glencoe and 3 Kingsmill Joe also had strong claims.
Here now up behind Traps, and away they go. Fastest into stride was Trap number 3, Kingsmill Joe leads to the corner. Number 2 Glencoe also going up well into the bend. 2 Glencoe leads round from Trap 5 Manor Star, then comes Trap 1 Lig de Ski into the home straight for the first time, and 2 Glencoe leads passing the stands from Trap 5 Manor Star. Then comes Trap number 4 Marshall's Trigger. 3 Kingsmill Joe trying to improve, but it's all about number 2 Glencoe at this stage. He's 4 lengths clear of Trap 5 Manor Star. Number 4 Marshall's Trigger now going third, as is 6 Darkfield Babe finishing well, but it's number 2 Glencoe. Number 5 Manor Star trying to bridge the gap. Here comes 6 Darkfield Babe in third, but still Trap number 2 Glencoe leads. Here comes 5 Manor Star on the outside. 6 Darkfield Babe is certainly closing the gap on third. Up the home straight, 2 Glencoe, 5 Manor Star and 6 on the outside. Darkfield Babe is going to be desperately close. 5 gets there. Manor Star very close for the minor placings. The winning time 42-62.
Only 5 lined out in Heat 3, but it still promised to be a thriller, with 2 Gobstopper, 3 High Queen Closure, 4 Liaise with Lisa, and 6 I Drove All Night, all holding strong claims.
And off they go, and Trap number 2 Gobstopper off to a flying start. 4 Liaise with Lisa going well on the outside, then comes Trap number 3 High Queen Closure, but it's 2 Gobstopper leads around the opening 2 bends from 4 Liaise with Lisa, then comes Trap number 3 High Queen Closure, but passing the stands, and 2 Gobstopper, the Barry's T750 winner, passes the line for the first time with 2.5 lengths in hand on his kennel companion Liaise with Lisa. 3 High Queen Closure and a bit of bother with number 6 I Drove All Night back and forth, but out front still number 2 Gobstopper leads by 3 lengths. Number 4 Liaise with Lisa normally stays on stoutly, back in third number 3 High Queen Closure, but around the penultimate bend is 2 Gobstopper. Here comes number 4 Liaise with Lisa back in second, then comes 3 High Queen Closure, but 2 Gobstopper leads up the home straight. 4 Liaise with Lisa finishing fast, but 2 Gobstopper digs deep and holds on by a length. Second number 4 Liaise with Lisa, third number 3 High Queen Closure, and the winning time 42-30.
On to Heat 4, where Trap 1 Sonatina and 5 Shelbourne K dominated the betting. But they did face some strong opposition in the form of Antrim Classic in 3, Taro Piper in 2, Royal Empress in 4, and Haliska Blue Boy in 6.
Away they go, and fast in the stride was Trap number 3 Antrim Classic leads to the opening corner from 4 Royal Empress, then comes Trap number 6 Haliska Blue Boy, but passing the second bend now. Number 3 Antrim Classic running very wide, number 4 Royal Empress in second, trouble in behind, and now number 1 Sonatina goes third, but it's 3 Antrim Classic leads around the third bend from Trap number 4 Royal Empress, then comes Trap number 1 Sonatina, but number 3 Antrim Classic leads down the back straight from Trap 4 Royal Empress. 1 Sonatina now trying to galvanise her challenge at this point. 5 Shelbourne K making a big ground in fourth, but it's still number 3 Antrim Classic leads round the penultimate bend. 1 Sonatina in chase, then comes Trap number 4 Royal Empress, but still number 3 Antrim Classic leads up the home straight, coming to line. Number 3 Antrim Classic goes on to score. Second was number 1 Sonatina, and third Trap number 5 Shelbourne K. The winning time a very decent 42.06.
Tune in next week to see the Cuchulainn challengers in what promises to be two very exciting heats of the semi-finals. The final of the Macroon Motor Services Stake took place at Curraheen Park on Saturday night, with a winner's purse in excess of €4,500. The Keely McGee trained Dustin Fox, running from trap 6, was strongly fancied to take the honours.
The final of the Macroon Motor Services Stakes. In 1 Ballymac Flash, 2 is Tower Major, 3 Volcano Joe, in 4 Bud's Lightning, 5 Dustin Fox, and in the stripes we have Old Blarney Lane. The favourite here, Dustin Fox, going from 5. Here now behind traps, away they go. 6 is very slowly into stride, that's Old Blarney Lane, and it's 2 leading up, Tower Major, with 4 well positioned Bud's Lightning, but into the bend, and out of it now, it's 2 Tower Major in front, from 4 Bud's Lightning, 5 making ground, Dustin Fox. The favourite has every chance now at halfway, but still Tower Major showing good pace, and here comes Volcano Joe with a big run into the third bend, but it's still Tower Major out front. It's a Hennessy 1-2 at this stage. Number 2 Tower Major, 3 Volcano Joe, the big finisher up the straight. Tower Major, Volcano Joe, oh there's very little in it, but Tower Major has won it. Tower Major, owned by PJ Fahey, has taken this prize in a 1-2 for Paul Hennessy. And the result of the Macroon Motor Services Stakes, the winner number 2 Tower Major, owned by PJ Fahey and trained by Paul Hennessy. Second is Kennel Companion Volcano Joe, and in third, number 1 Ballymac Flash, the time 28:41.
Paul, Tower Major made you a happy man tonight?
He did, yeah, he ran great, and so did the second dog Volcano Joe. Like, you know, it's a very good competition. Dustin Fox was in there, he's won the National Puppy Stakes. It's always a top class stake, and the dog, he found his feet going through the competition. He won here the first round of it and was a bit untidy and didn't get a great run last week, even though he qualified, and tonight he broke well and made all, you know, and he's a fair pup now. His last race in Enniscorthy was the fastest time, you know, 28:69 was the best time done in that track since they converted it to a sand track, and 28:41 tonight is a fair run too, like, and we'd hope that he'd turn into a Laurel's dog, you know, that kind of thing.
And a couple of years ago you had Maestro himself who went on to bigger things, and this lad's followed him up tonight.
Yeah, Barefoot Maestro won this stake for us as well. Like, this is a very, very good stake, like, because it's a chance to let the 04s back against one another, whereas they wouldn't. Now, he's a January 04 dog, and he got a chance to run in a puppy competition. It's a great puppy competition, this one. It's always very hard to win. And, you know, we were lucky tonight. We got first and second to make just for good measure, you know.
It was another busy Saturday night at Shelbourne Park for the second round of the €74,000 Sporting Press Irish Oaks. And once again, the punters were treated to some great action on the track. We joined the Fortune duo for the highlights.
In the opening heat, Girl with Guitar was installed a warm favourite. Though the likes of 3 Tearaway Lady and 6 Pen Lacey had won their opening round heats in style, they were sure to put up a strong challenge to the favourite. And away they go, and fast in the stride was trap number 3 Tearaway Lady. Took a flyer from boxes, leads to the bend, 1 Girl with Guitar in second, then comes 6 Pen Lacey around the opening turn. It's trap number 3 Tearaway Lady, 6 Pen Lacey now going second from 1 Girl with Guitar. Down the far side, still number 3 Tearaway Lady leads, but here comes number 6 Pen Lacey on the inside at the third bend. It's 6 now, Pen Lacey leads from 3 Tearaway Lady, 1 Girl with Guitar back in third, but 6 Pen Lacey showed brilliant dash down the far side, leads now by 2 lengths. Number 3 Tearaway Lady coming back strongly in the near side, but 6 Pen Lacey, a very impressive winner. Second was number 3 Tearaway Lady, third number 1 Girl with Guitar. The winning time 28:78. On to heat 2, where Early Talent, the fast finishing daughter of Brett Lee, was a strong favourite in trap 2, though the likes of Express Wish in 3, Noel's Magico 5 and Born a Magic in 6 were also worthy of plenty of respect. And away they go, and fast in the stride was trap number 5 Noel's Magico, 1 going well on the inside, Go Tina Go, then comes 2 Early Talent with trap number 4 Drew's Betty around the bend. It's 1 Go Tina Go, but 2 Early Talent is surely too close. Then comes trap number 5 Noel's Magico down the far side, and 2 Early Talent now mounts a powerful charge on the inside to lead into the third bend. Look at 3 Express Witch, she's really flying in third, but it's 2 Early Talent who leads around the final bend from trap 1 Go Tina Go. Then comes trap number 3 Express Witch, but up to the line, and 2 Early Talent goes on to score. It's very close for second between 3 Express Wish and 6 Born a Magic, and the winning time 28:70. Dead Set may have suffered defeat in the opening round, but she remained a hot favourite to win heat 7. Her main dangers came in the form of trap 3 Distant Sparky and trap 5 Embassy Lane.
They're away and it's a level start, but Dead Set showing very good early, and so is Distant Sparky in second. Into the corners, 2 Dead Set from 3 Distant Sparky. 1 Tower of Footsteps is a close third as they head into the far side with Dead Set on by a length and a half from 3 Distant Sparky. 1 Tower of Footsteps and 6 Ballymac Diane. But into the third bend with Dead Set holding the advantage just over a length from 3 Distant Sparky in second. 1 Tower of Footsteps is challenging on the final bend, but it's still number 2 Dead Set from 3 Distant Sparky up the straight. 2 and 3, and Dead Set is back in winning ways in a fast time. Second, number 3 Distant Sparky, and third, number 1 Tower of Footsteps. The times are flying 28.69.
The semi-finals of the Kerry Agribusiness Irish St Leger were run off on Saturday night at Limerick Stadium. Ó McKenna had a very strong hand with 3 representatives, and Jim Morrissey also going well with 2.
The first semi-final, in 1 Cool Boy George, 2 Come On Gaza, 3 Smoking Again, in 4 In the Sack Jack, the favourite Building Block in 5, and Lockery on the outside in 6. Here now behind traps with number 4, what away, that's In the Sack Jack up fast, a bit of a bump there with for number 5 Building Block, but In the Sack Jack clears the corner in front from 2 Come On Gaza in second. Number 3 is next Smoking Again as they head into the far side, and Building Block has a lot to do as In the Sack Jack leads from 2 Come On Gaza. Look at 1, that's Cool Boy George, the big finisher, putting in a big run to third bend. Oh, a clash up front, and suddenly Cool Boy George hits the front. He's gone 4 clear onto the final bend from 4 In the Sack Jack in second, but it's number 1 Cool Boy George. We're going right away up the straight, wins this one very easily indeed from 4 In the Sack Jack in second and 3 Smoking Again. So Cool Boy George, highly impressive in winning this opening semi-final. The result, number 1 Cool Boy George, the winner, owned by Eric Prestage. Second, number 4 In the Sack Jack, and third, number 3 Smoking Again. The time 29.78.
Well, Eric, that was a fantastic run there. He really changed gears coming into the home bend.
Yeah, look, maybe the dog in front slightly checked, but he went around the outside of the third bend, which he's never done before. He likes to go on the inside, so we're delighted.
Have you had this fella long?
Yeah, well, my partner Des Ryan and I bred him, and Michael and I are training him in Fentry. So you should really be talking to this man. I do 10% of the work, he does 90% of the work.
Well, Michael, you did the work tonight.
Ah, well, sure. Stop clock is right twice a day, sure. You have to be right sometime, don't you? I did, he ran well, like, I mean, he wants the inside, you say, that's it. That's the secret. Oh, there you are. So, hopefully, if we get the inside again the next night, we'll be in the shake-up. Yeah.
Francis Tobin of Goldmine Kennels in County Limerick was on hand to present a cheque to Ger Cremlin for Crumlin Children's Hospital. Francis donated a 12-month-old Premier Fantasy puppy to be auctioned for the charity, and a local syndicate forked out €10,000 for the puppy they now call Goldmine Crumlin.
Well, there's a syndicate dog to look out for in the weeks and months ahead. But meanwhile, the second semi-final in the Leger. In 1 Alamo, 2 Tullow Rumble, 3 Kingdom Law, in 4 Gold Star Premier, 5 Dalcash Sweet Tea, and 6 Wizard Dream. The favourite going from 2 Tullow Rumble. They're now coming up behind traps. And they're off. The favourite quite well away from 2 Tullow Rumble. 5 going up well, Dalcash Sweet Tea, and on the inside, number 1 Alamo, and into the corner it's 1 Alamo and 5 Dalcash Sweet Tea. Tullow Rumble is in trouble. He's back in 5th place now, and another bump there as out front. Nothing between them. Alamo on the inside, 5 Dalcash Sweet Tea on the outside. Wizard Dream is in third, but they're neck and neck up front. Alamo now showing a half a length in front from 5 Dalcash Sweet Tea. Number 6 Wizard Dream getting into it, but off the final bend it's Alamo. 5 is coming back at him, Dalcash Sweet Tea up the straight, 1 and 5. Dalcash Sweet Tea number 5 might just have got there. Oh, a very close one indeed between Dalcash Sweet Tea and number 1 Alamo. And the result of that second semi-final, the winner, number 5 Dalcash Sweet Tea, owned by Pat Mead. Second, number 1 Alamo, and third, number 6 Wizard Dream. The time 30.07.
But Patrick, I'd say you were holding your breath there for the results.
Oh yeah, he ran good. We're very proud of him.
And does he need the outside?
Well, I think he prefers the inside, you know.
So you're going to be looking for a what, 1 or 2?
Well, you know, I'd take 2 or 3 if I have a choice.
The final of the Kerry Agribusiness St Leger will be run at Limerick on Saturday night next, and the draw in 1 Cool Boy George, 2 Alamo, 3 Dalcash Sweet Tea, in 4 In the Sack Jack, 5 Smoking Again, and 6 Wizard Dream. A very open-looking contest, but Cool Boy George, if he keeps finishing like he did in the semi-final, he's going to take a bit of holding.
Gus, it just looks like a really open final here now. A lot of the favourites gone out of it.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the fancy dogs are gone out of it, which shouldn't make a brilliant final. I'm delighted to see that there's still a certain amount of locals in the final. Cool Boy George is exceptionally well drawn in Trap 1. I'd say he'll be very happy with that. He probably will have to improve a small bit in his time. But having said that, In the Sack Jack, dog drawn in Trap 4, very fast, Delcash Sweetie. Probably will like his draw in Trap 3. There's only one wide seed in his Wizard Dream. Definitely has a chance because there could be trouble in the race, as you see there tonight. A lot of fancy dogs were knocked out. But I'm looking forward to them immensely, and these guys, it'll be a clean race.
And then we were talking to the connections there earlier, and Cool Boy George, they were hoping for one. He said it was very unusual for that dog to run on the outside as he did tonight.
Yeah, the funny thing about it was that he had been running well in all the competitions he ran, but he's basically a small little bit behind the real top dogs, and he'd be the first to admit that himself. His overall pace is very, very good, but sometimes he wouldn't have enough early pace, but where he's drawn, he has a serious chance.
So what are you hoping for in the final?
Well, I'm hoping for a clean race. I'm disappointed that the fastest dog in the competition was probably removed from it. But In the Sack Jack, Sweet Tea, Vinnie Jones's dog, not out of it. Anything could win. So, I mean, the best advice I can say to you is come here next Saturday night and see for yourself.
The Beam Bagnallstown Festival of Racing was well supported in Kilkenny on Sunday evening. The card catered for every type of greyhound, be it a sprinter, a stayer, a jumper or a veteran. The diversity was so good that Michael Fortune left the big smoke to be there.
The final of the Dobbs Oil Open On race. In 1, Scaldy Mr. Crab, 2, Iveracuig. In 3, Star of Kingsbog, 4, Lemon Guest, 5 is Blackstone Billy, and 6, Brennan's Pride. Here now coming up behind the traps. On their way, number 3 out fast, that's Star of Bringsbog, but it's a bit of a bump early, and 6 goes up. Brennan's Pride on the outside with 2, Iveracuig into the corner, but there goes number 2 now. Iveracuig leading on the second bend from 1, Scaldy Mr. Crab, 6 on the outside, Brennan's Pride. Blackstone Billy in the orange jacket making big ground down into the third bend, going up the inside of number 6, Brennan's Pride, and 5, Blackstone Billy takes over at the third bend from 6, Brennan's Pride. 1, Mr. Scaldy Crab is behind that, but up the straight, it's 5, Blackstone Billy going on to win it. Blackstone Billy wins it from Brennan's Pride, who rallied again on the run-in. The result of the Dobbs Oil Open On race stake. The winner, number 5, Blackstone Billy, owned by Pat Sinnott. Second, number 6, Brennan's Pride. And third, number 1, Scaldy Mr. Crab. The time, 29:41. Well, Paddy Sinnott, you've had great luck in recent years with the dogs, and yeah, he tracked very well around the opening bend. He somehow got onto the rail. I don't know how he got there.
You'd be getting a bit worried about him now, but he ran very well. Makes hope.
The dam has really thrown him, isn't she? Blackstone Lay. It
was great to get her. I hope she's always with us.
Well, she's thrown so many good ones at this stage.
Yeah.
Have you another litter coming up then after this?
Yeah, we have Droopy's Cools now, 12 months. And lovely looking pups.
I'm sure you've had no problem selling a few of those.
No, most of them are sold now. We have a couple left.
And I'm sure you kept on to the best one.
Yeah, hopefully.
Is Mick Kelly involved in any of them?
Yeah, he is, yeah. Mick is involved, and Mick would always be.
So there could be another Derby story, yeah.
With the help of God, yeah.
Well done, Paddy. Good local winner.
Thank you very much, Mike.
So to the final of the Hedge Hunter Novice Hurdle. In 1, Patchy Flight, 2, Sun Oak Jake, 3, Screaming Witness, in 4, Snazzy Time, 5, Small Squirrel, and in 6, Reserve M. In this one, that's Lassa Empress. They're now coming up behind traps for this one. And away they go. 4 is out very fast. Snazzy Time really flashed out a big jump at the first and gone clear from the favourite, number 1, Patchy Flight, in second. But around the corner, 4, Snazzy Time has really flown. He's gone 5-6 clear from 1, Patchy Flight in second. Then comes 5, Small Squirrel is ahead down the far side. And Snazzy Time running strongly, jumping well out front. But Patchy Flight is making ground, closing the gap around the bottom bends. The favourite's getting closer, but it's Snazzy Time still out front. Number 4 here, Snazzy Time up to the last. Another big bold jump, and 4, Snazzy Time the winner. Second is 1, Patchy Flight, and third, number 5, Small Squirrel. The result of the Hedge Hunter Novice Hurdle, the winner, number 4, Snazzy Time, owned by the Oakhurst Racing Syndicate, trained by John O'Flynn. Second, number 1, Patchy Flight. And third, number 5, Small Squirrel, the time 29:88. Well, two very happy gentlemen with me, owners of Snazzy Time, winner of the Hedge Hunter Novice Hurdle, made the way from London. Two Peters. Peter Broughton, first of all, a great moment. You're enjoying it?
Oh, fabulous, yeah. We've only had one hurdler before, and he made the Irish national final and the English national final, didn't win, so it's really nice to win a competition.
Is this fella going to stay here?
He might come back later in the year. We never, we'll talk to Seamus and see what's on the agenda, but we're really pleased with him.
Now, Peter Taggart, they're holding on to that trophy. I presume you're going to fill it later.
Certainly, I'm not letting this one go, that's for sure.
Now, how did you get involved in this dog?
Well, we bought it from Seamus Cahill, and he's run at Wimbledon and Walthamstow, and that's about it, basically. We're just very happy with the dog. He's a smashing dog.
The runners in traps as the rain closes in for this Connolly's Red Mills Cup Open 525 in one great display. 2 Airy Sun, 3 Goldmine Ramble, 4 is Tickle Me Tiger, 5 Galder Romeo, and 6 Seller's Decision. The favourite, number 1, great display. He's away quite well, but 2 is away faster. That's Airy Sun showing real early pace. Airy Sun going to the bend clear here from one great display. 5 Galder Romeo's there, but it's 2 Airy Sun out clear into the back straight. 2.5 lengths from the favourite great display in second. 4 Tickle Me Tiger making ground up the inside, but it's still number 2 Airy Sun still holding that 2.5 length advantage. Bit of bumping in behind, and there's 2 Airy Sun from one great display. Then comes 6 Seller's Decision, but up the straight, galloping strongly, running away with it as Airy Sun wins it very impressively indeed. Second, number 4, Tickle Me Tiger. And the impressive winner of the Connolly's Red Mills Cup was number 2, Airy Sun, owned by the Oak Bar Syndicate, trained by Mary Buggy. Second, number 4, Tickle Me Tiger. And third, number 1, Great Display, the time 29:09. Well, a very happy group here after the Red Mills Cup here at Kilkenny, and the spokesman for the syndicate, the Oak Bar Syndicate, Tom Murphy. Tom, a great moment for you.
It's a great moment now. He's a marvellous dog. We're having some fun with him now. Yeah. That's 3 in a row, now 2 in Waterford and this one tonight. Absolutely brilliant.
He's given you all sorts of reasons to celebrate.
He's given us great reason, and then being based in a pub syndicate is going to help as well.
And I suppose you have to go back to the Oak Bar tonight, do you?
That's a terrible thing. We mightn't allow it tonight. I don't think we'll allow it tonight.
You don't think so, no? Will the champagne not be there ready for you,
Oh, no.
Well, listen, the person that's responsible for this, Mary Buggy. Mary, you're keeping this dog in great form, and he's really flying.
He is, yeah, at the moment now. He's really running well. Yeah.
What's the plan from here?
Waterford next Saturday night.
For the Guineas down in Waterford?
Yeah. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for that.
You've been down there before, taking money off them down there, yeah?
Yeah,
and
I
suppose you also have a little thing called a derby or something in mind later on, have you?
Well, we'll think about it. We won't plan anything until we get through next Saturday night.
Yeah, I still have a feeling these boys are mad for road though, Mary.
We'll have an action-packed programme for you next week, starting off with the semi-finals of the Vodafone Cork Cuchulainn from Harles Cross, the quarter-finals of the Sporting Press Irish Oaks from Shelbourne Park, and all the thrills from the final night of the Kerry Agribusiness Irish St Ledger from Limerick.
For a complete fixtures list and more information, log on to the Irish Greyhound website at www.igb.ie.